Hello and welcome. Today we are talking about a topic that is severely misunderstood. Impotence. Most people view impotence as a negative thing, but actually it is designed to save your life, and it can be easily cured by meditation. Let me explain. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, my name is John, and I wanted to do this video about impotence and meditation because there's so much information about this in all these texts I've read and things I've studied about qigong and yoga and meditation. And for the most part, in our modern society, people do not have this information, but it's going to really benefit everyone once they start to figure this all out. So in our society, sex equals success. Everywhere you look, there's movies, there's commercials, music, photographs. Everything wants you to feel that unless you're constantly having sex with all the most beautiful people on the planet, not only are you a complete loser, but you're also totally failing at life. Now that's just the way they want you to feel. And since so many people have come to feel this way and to have similar beliefs to that, it's no surprise that impotence is often viewed as the ultimate form of defeat. Okay, but what I want people to really understand is that impotence is a survival mechanism. This is your body's way of telling you that you need to just chill out with the sex for a bit so that it can get some regular maintenance and healing done. All right, so every single time you ejaculate, if you have a male body, you are losing energy and you are getting older right there on the spot. Now, the chi masters, yogis, they've all known about this forever. But our modern society is clueless about the actual energy loss that happens during sex for male bodies. All right, let me put it this way. So between you and a 15-year-old boy, who is hornier? Which one of you just gets more horny all the time? All right, now between you and that same 15-year-old boy, whose body heals more quickly? Which one of you can just do whatever you want all day long and then wake up the next day feeling incredible and ready to go? Now we know that it's the 15-year-old wins both of those contests, and that's because they have had this growing, expanding life force, chi, within them for their whole life, and they have not yet reached a point where they started depleting it substantially. Now there's so many things that would chip away at your supply of energy. So poor diet, lack of exercise, sedentary lifestyle, stress, fear, anger. There's a million things that are gonna make your life force weaker and weaker and weaker over time. But it happens very gradually, so we often don't notice it until all of a sudden you just realize, you look back and realize how different things have become. Okay, so let's bring this back to impotence. So when you reach the point in your life where your body no longer has enough energy to heal itself properly or to recover from exercise in a timely manner, it goes into survival mode. So it's not going to want to let you waste your energy having sex anymore. Now, I'm not saying that I think sex is a waste of time, but your body does. Your body is over here like, dude, I'm trying to heal your knee, and you just have to go and have sex all the time. Well, I'm cutting you off. And that's literally exactly what happens. Your body is trying to intelligently budget its energy for maximum growth and healing, and so it's stopping the single greatest use of energy that it knows about. So since most people are totally unaware of any of this, they think that it's okay to use chemical stimulants to force their body into having more sex. Now you're really getting in trouble. You are just getting deeper and deeper into that energy deficit. Now, what I would love for someone to study how quickly people who regularly take Viagra are aging compared to everyone else. I guarantee, if you study 1,000 people that are taking medicine for erectile dysfunction, and you studied 1,000 other people who didn't need any of that, the people taking it are going to be aging more quickly because they are just cutting into that supply of energy way, way more deeply than the body is willing to do on its own. So their bodies are already low on energy, and now they're forcing it to spend energy in ways that it really can't afford. Now, women have a similar thing that we call menopause. So later in life, the body decides that it doesn't want to spend any more energy on fertility, and so it just shuts it down. Now, the benefit that female bodies have, of course, is that they're still fully capable of having sex at that point. So this doesn't carry the huge negative cultural stigma in the same way that impotence does. People view menopause as just a natural part of life, but impotence, oh no, we cannot accept that. But really, these are both resulting from just a low energy level, a lower amount of qi. And of course, there are many stories of people practicing qigong, bald people who all of a sudden their hair grew back or their gray hair turned dark again, and they're regaining these youthful appearances. And it doesn't matter how true you believe any of that is, but if you really think about it, and especially if you're on some path of meditation, you'll start to notice, if you pay attention, the energy loss from sex and the energy gain from spiritual practices, or even just right diet and exercise. So the reason I wanted to share this is because I want people to have this information. I want people to understand that if they do have some sort of impotence, erectile dysfunction, there's nothing wrong with you. You just are depleting your energy too much, and you need to focus on things that are going to help you build that up. So you can start practicing yoga, start learning qigong, start meditating, improve your diet. There's so many things you can do to make yourself healthier. And when you do those enough, that energy is going to accumulate and all of your functions are going to be fully restored. So people should just be aware that there are very natural ways to deal with this. Now then, here's the other thing. Sex is not wrong. Taking boner pills, that's not wrong either. That's your personal choice. Not everyone's interested in living forever, and not everyone is even interested in being healthy. So even if you learn all this information, you might decide it's totally worth it for you. You don't want to live 30 more years. You'd rather live 10 more years at 100%. And that's totally cool. That is your call. You're free to live however you want. But I do hope that everyone is able to make a more informed decision. And I also hope that anyone who's depressed because they're having these sort of issues, that they understand that it's just an energy equation. You've used too much energy and you haven't cultivated enough energy back to replace it yet. But you can do it. So just remember, if you have a male body, sex makes you older, meditation makes you younger. And you got to figure out how to balance those two in your life in whatever way makes the most sense for you. So thank you for joining me. I hope this has been helpful for you, or at least informative. If this does help you in some way, please do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. And go ahead and share this video with anyone who you think would like to see it. Now, I have a lot more videos planned of different practices I'm going to share with you. So if you do want to start rebuilding your energy, start strengthening your life force, that's something I'm very interested in, something I'm doing in my own life, and I want to share my practices with all of you. So please check back, and please let me know in the comment section if that's something you're interested in, and if there's anything specifically that you would like to know. So again, thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.